All right, we are live. And I know that nobody's going to be here yet
Because we're early.
because we're early. We're 10 minutes early. And I wasn't able to set this up ahead of time because normally I don't do that with the phone and all that other stuff. And it's been a little busy. But hello there, Parapeeps, and welcome to another episode of our Haunted Travels Let's Talk Paranormal Live. I am your host, Sean Donnelly.
And I'm your co host, Marianne Donnelly.
We are coming to you live from the
Hotel
Haunted
Conneaut.
Hotel Conneaut.
We practiced that really well, didn't we?
Did we? Was it okay? I think it was okay.
No, it was just funny because you were saying the Haunted Hotel Conneaut.
And
I'm
you
like,
said Hotel
Conneaut. You know, it would have been better
So,
if
I see we have a couple of people in here. Please let us know if the audio is okay because we do
It
have
is
some
windy.
wind. And I'll show you guys what we're looking at. We're looking at that lake right there. So there's some wind coming off that lake.
There
So
is.
if you could just let us know if you could hear us okay. If not, we will go up closer to the building to kind of block that wind a little bit.
Yeah, we tried to go farther away from the building, one, so that you can see the building,
Yeah.
and also it's really noisy inside.
Yes, it is. And it is gorgeous out here.
That too.
And this is the first time we've actually got to be outside for a long extended period of time with nice weather this year.
That's true.
Yeah. So, all right, we got 5 people here. Please let us know. I'm not seeing chat. Can you bring this up so you can see chat?
I don't know. I could try. Ah.
Oh, wait, here we go. Phil Cochran. Okay. Thank you. Welcome. Can you hear us okay, or is the wind too much?
All right. So how am I gotta find YouTube. There it is.
I just want to know if we're picking up a lot, because it is a little windy out here. Jeanette Lynn, hello. Can hear you
Chris
guys
Mohan
okay?
says he can hear us. Hi, Chris.
All right. Yeah, if it gets too windy, guys,
You just
let
let
us
us
know,
know.
and we'll go up. See, now it's blowing kind of like...
Philip is making dinner. What's for dinner tonight? Ron A is here. How are you? Abraxas is here. Tales of the Solstice. The wind sometimes gets in the way, but it is not too bad.
Okay, as long as it's not too bad. If it gets too bad, we'll go up closer and up on the porch. But it's really noisy up there. I mean,
Yes.
I've been here since 10 o'clock. We have a booth here at the event, and it's very noisy in that room. And we wanted to get a shot of the hotel behind us for our live stream here.
Oh, hi.
So,
Hi.
Stay tuned as we share some highlights.
so what we got going on tonight, we will be we're hosting the ghost hunt here at 10 o'clock. So when we're done with the live stream, we're gonna kind of wrap up a little bit, and Sean needs to take a nap because
Sean
we're gonna
needs
go
to
from
take a
10 till 2.
Mary Ann's been
Yeah,
working all day.
Yeah, Mary Ann's been up since... What time did you get up? 5?
5:30. Actually, it was like 5. My alarm was 5:30.
Yeah,
I
you
woke
need
up
a
at
nap
5.
too, because we got to go to 2 a.m.
We do got
So
a little bit of a
gonna be a
night
long
yet.
day,
I'm
but
still
that's
trying
okay.
to find out. I'm still trying to find out how to use YouTube on my phone. I'm still not finding us to find our
Technical
stuff.
difficulties.
I'm not good at this game. I'm just really
Well,
not.
you talk to the people, and I'll
Okay.
find it.
All right, you do that. I found our channel. So, yeah, it's really nice out. It's a little bit windy. My hair's getting all mussed. But, oh, you found it.
Yeah, but
Now I hear it twice.
How do you
Pause on the picture.
pause on the picture?
Pause on the picture. All right, so I don't know.
There you go.
There we go.
Can
All
you
right.
see that, chat?
I can. Look at that. All
Echo
right.
should be gone now.
Yes. So Philip says it's going to be slow cooker beef stew, a secret recipe. That's what's for dinner for him tonight. So that's pretty cool. All right. Inspired John says echo. Yeah, because Sean didn't have it turned off on my phone when he found us.
Hey, I found it in under 20 seconds.
I
so-
know, and it took me like 5 minutes. But it should be gone. Let's see here. I think Haunted Trucking is here as well. So hello, Haunted Trucking. And as we said, Chris Mohan was here too.
So last night, I went out. Andrew was with me, and we went out to the
That way.
out that way. If you can't see me pointing that
That way.
direction, into the amusement park, which has some haunted claims over there, and I'll be putting together a video about that because we got a little bit of interesting stuff out there by the Blue Streak.
Ooh, there's supposed to be a ghostie that likes to hang out at the Blue Streak.
Yes, a little boy, and we had a family that went with us. They were kind of interested. Oh, you guys are ghost hunters? I'm like, sure, come along. So.
So you
did
had a
that.
fun night last night.
Well, then we went over to the parking lot over here. The parking lot on the back side of this building has some reported claims of a Native American, and that's where they found. I could say this on a live stream, right? Yeah, they found bodies that were buried over there when they were putting in that parking lot, and there's reports of historically of scalpings over there, right?
And yes, and also of two individuals who were buried where they lay dead as well.
Yeah.
So that could have even been them. Did they say how many bodies were found?
Two
Two?
Two
It could
next
be,
to each other.
that would be the two.
Yeah, well, it makes
That
sense.
would be the two that we were looking for. They said that they thought that they might be underneath one of the houses back there, but if
No, it was a parking lot.
but if they found them in the parking lot, that's super cool.
Super cool.
That
That
is
they found the
super
bodies
cool.
in the parking lot. This is
Come
what I live
on.
with, folks.
That is awesome. Because
So, do you
there was
remember some of the
claim-
claims of the building for those who don't know about Hotel Conneaut?
Sure. So there is supposedly an entity of a woman who is named Elizabeth, and Elizabeth, there's no documented claims of why she should be here. Supposedly, according to legend, Elizabeth died here in a fire. Unfortunately, when the fire happened, which did happen, the hotel was closed and there weren't any guests. So why was Elizabeth here? So they're not real sure that Elizabeth is really Elizabeth, but she is supposedly a woman who is a newly married bride who is looking for her husband or for her wedding dress, which she thought were still inside during the fire.
So let's kind of turn a little bit because this is kind of the sun's kind of washing us out a little
Okay.
bit there.
All right, so now we look like we're just at the beach or something. All right.
Yeah, so now we're at the beach.
What else? So there's also an entity of a little girl who rides a tricycle up and down the hallways and down the stairwell. She used to come here and apparently play while her mom worked, and she fell down the stairwell riding her tricycle one time and got injured. Supposedly later died at a hospital, but again, no documentation for that. There's also in the basement, there's the kitchen where there was a not so nice chef who decided to throw some knives at people and bang some pots and pans, and they still apparently do. There's a window down there that they have constantly shut and even nailed it shut, and it still keeps opening up. So those are a couple of those claims. Then there's at the front counter where you check in at, there's a little boy and
Hold on
his
just
parents.
a second. Inspire John, if you're still here, can you say hello, please? If you are, I would like to make you a
Mod.
can I?
You can't on
I
a
can't
phone.
on a phone. Thank on it.
Yeah. Anyways, so there's these little ghosts that are, the apparitions are so vivid that the people who were working the counter actually thought they were real people and were trying to figure out what it was that they wanted from the sale thing behind them, and then they just disappeared as they walked down the hallway. The fireplace room has some ghosts as well. John, who supposedly used to work there, and there's also a little boy who's looking for his mom. He has very pale skin and dark sunken in eyes and dark hair, and he tries to climb onto the chair and out the window. So those are just a couple of them that I can remember off the top of my head, and I'm sure there's a few more that I'm forgetting.
Yeah, there's like pages and pages
Yeah.
and pages.
Yeah.
Haunted trucking. Did I catch your comment on the smoking spirit? No, I did not, because I've been. I came up here
You came up here
last
yesterday.
night, and then Thursday night I was like running around to get our taxes done because I had to come up here last night. So I'm a little behind on like comments and stuff like that, but I will get caught up hopefully tomorrow when we get back home. And actually, our video that came out Friday, I haven't even had a chance to put it on our Twitter or our Facebook or anything because I didn't bring a computer with me. Shocker! I did not bring a computer. I brought the
I
iPad.
have one.
Did you bring yours?
I have
Okay,
mine.
So, well, I'm not going to have time tonight.
I know
We're
you're not going to have
coasting,
time.
so.
Yeah, I needed it today for ACT because I have to log things in the computer nowadays. They changed some things. So let's see.
I will get caught up though.
Janet says good memory.
Probably tomorrow when we get home.
So I want to say hi to Lori Marty, who has joined us, and
Who said
Janet
good
Lynn.
memory? You were practicing because you got to do that spiel.
I
At
do
10,
have to do
10
that
o'clock
tonight. Yeah. Lori Marty says it sounds interesting. Janet Lynn said good memory. Let's see here. Ron A. Francis Urban Spirits and Vlogs is here. Pig Rivets here.
So here's something that's kind of
CSX Gaming 1992.
Are we blurry? Now we're blurry.
Now you're blurry. Why'd you get blurry?
I don't know. Here's something that's kind of interesting.
Lady
though.
Vamps
we
here.
are if you caught the videos from when we were here last year, we actually did a collab with PSPR here from room 302. That was a video we put out a while ago. We are actually staying in that room.
We are. You stayed in there last night too.
Yes, I did, but I was so tired that I didn't even.
And I'm going to be so tired tonight after 2 o'clock that I
So,
probably won't either.
But the tail end of that investigation that we're doing tonight, we're going to wrap up in room 302 and then just tell everybody, sorry, you're going to have to leave. This is our room. We're going to sleep. So that's the plan anyways. I don't know what other order we're going to do. We'll figure that out as we go along because when we wing it, it's better anyways.
That's right. D Zombified is here and says they're sorry for neglecting us. How dare you? No, it's fine. You're fine.
So while
You come
she's
when
saying
you
that,
are
I'll do
free.
a little pan. So this is Conneaut. Let's see, this way. This is Conneaut Lake here. And then over this way is, over there past those cars is where the amusement park is. And then there's the hotel.
And Irish Whiskey says hello.
Well, I know where they are. Why?
And I'm going to guess that Annette is out there. She was hoping that we were going to be going live today at 5. And I said, so long as the cell reception was good, we would
I
be.
think we have pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Yeah, pretty good over here. So, yeah,
Park, or we gonna wait for Lacey?
It's gorgeous out, so
it is.
had to come outside. and do
I
this.
was surprised at how many people were in the amusement park because when I came through today, I actually drove through it because I missed a street and I was one street early and I was actually pulled into the amusement park and I was able to drive down all the roads that I think you're just supposed to walk down. But there was a ton of people and cars and everything. They must be like cleaning it and prepping it and getting it ready for the season.
It's because it's nice out. People were
Yeah.
out and about. So we had some more people come in.
Let's see here. Inspired John has said to hit that like button. That's a good idea. I should probably do that. I don't know how to do it on here. Country Girl Paranormal is here. Says hello. So hello to you as well. And what else?
We are just about, if we were like within the same height,
I
about
know.
1 inch, we would fit in the frame better. Because if I go this way, it cuts off your chin. And if I go that way,
Cuts off your head.
there we go.
There you go. That's like perfect right there.
There we go.
That's great.
Are we swimming today?
No.
It's no.
It's
it
not
hasn't
that
been
warm.
warm enough for that long. I bet you that water is a little
I
chilly.
bet you it is very chilly.
There are people out there on boats though. They're not moving too fast. I think they're just out there fishing. I don't see any speedboats.
I don't see any either.
But
So Timey is here. Hello, Timey. We are here at Hotel Conneaut. We just actually sold a book not that long ago about St. Augustine sitting on
we
our
sold
table
our last
there.
book. We got to
We gotta
order
order
more.
some more. We're out.
Sold out of books today.
Yeah.
And we have one coloring book.
That's
No, or
right.
did that lady buy it?
Nope, she didn't buy it because you were saying, that's our last one. We're
Oh, I
so you
should've shut
talked
up.
her out of it.
So shut up. Got one more coloring book.
So yes. So Francis Urban Spirits vlog
And we got
says
Travel
hi.
Boris is here. And we got.
Yes.
I think that's it. And then we're selling the tickets for the. Now here's what
Ghost
we're
hunt.
doing for the ghost hunt. People are paying to come on a ghost hunt with us, and then that money is going to go to the hotel for restoration.
Right.
So,
Thank
Yeah.
you, Andrew.
Kinda a little bit
Andrew
shy.
shouldn't
Hey,
have done that.
Andrew's
He's
here.
sitting at our table right now
Did
watching
I
our
see?
toys.
Did I see Pusha was here too?
Pusha Studios just popped in as well.
Alrighty. So we got. All right. So now we got 2 mods. Okay.
All right.
3 mods with you. All right. Okay.
Let's see here. Country Girl Paranormal says, I wish I would have known you were going to be 1 hour from me. I would have loved to meet you guys. We're here all day tomorrow, too. So if you get a chance, we're going to be here. We're giving a talk at what, 1 o'clock?
O'clock.
So if
1
you're
o'clock
only an
we'll be
hour
speaking.
away, if you've got a few minutes, pop on over. We'll say hi. We'll get a picture with you and everything. What do you think?
Might even do a little video clip with you if you stop by and see us.
That's right.
We will probably be here till, I'm going to say maybe we'll probably
About
start
3
packing
o'clock?
up about 3
Yeah.
and heading out tomorrow. It opens at 10. I tell you what, this place was hopping today. Doors opened at 10 o'clock and that line, are we blurry again?
Yes. Why do you keep going blurry?
I don't know, stupid phone. There was lines out the door of, who did the super chat?
That was Andrew.
Oh, well, thank
who's
you,
sitting
Andrew.
at our table right now watching
Yeah.
our stuff.
So he gives us a super chat and he's working for us in there at the
Yeah.
booth. Okay, thank you, Angie. Pretty. Maybe he's telling us he sold that coin book.
Maybe.
But what was I saying?
The line was
There were
out the
people
door.
out the door waiting to get in there because this back half over here, this back, I think about where my finger is. You see that floor right there where that's where the
That
conference
second
is,
floor there, yeah.
and that back half are full of
Psychics and
mediums
readers.
that are doing readings, and that's basically like what a psychic fair is. And then people come in for those readings, then they walk around and they see people like us.
yes, and I brought a bunch of my toys, a bunch of my collection that I've got there.
Yeah. I got some video of it. Like I said, it was so noisy in there we couldn't go live, but we'll be putting together a video and
Yes.
show our setup in our booth. And
Let's see here. Stephanie Delage is here, and Danielle, aka Danny D, is here and says hi as well.
Pusha said that's employment tax.
Oh dear, here we go. Let's see. Timey says that she has to lurk because she's getting her editing done, but she does miss us, and we miss you too. I don't even know where I was last week. I think I was at my mom's house, and she was watching you do your weekend review, and I was in the other room listening to it over her shoulder. That was kind of funny, but I wasn't like logged in as me. I was just logged in as my mom.
Lurker.
I was a lurker too. Yeah.
Hope you're feeling better from your cold. We are feeling
Yes.
about 95% better.
I feel 100% better.
I still got a little bit on my left lung, a little bit. It's doing this cardio challenge. It's a little bit icky, but it's getting better. Everything. And then we're on the 3rd floor. Now I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? Compared to last year. Last year we were here about the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We
1 week
couldn't come
earlier,
outside.
actually.
It was freezing cold, okay? And we had the request that we had to be on that 1st floor because I couldn't make these steps. I could not get up and down these steps. We're on the 3rd floor now, and
he made it.
I made it twice today, and I'm going to go back up and here in a little bit, but yeah, getting better. Couldn't do that last year. There's no way. No way. I would have been like go up a flight and sit there for like 5 minutes to go up another flight.
You know, the room we're staying in tonight
Yes.
is actually the room that last year during the ghost hunt, I saw my very first shadow figure.
That's true.
I'm going to be searching for that
You're not
shadow
going to
figure
sleep
later.
tonight, are you?
Probably not. I'll sleep on the way home tomorrow when you're driving.
Oh, gee, thanks.
You're welcome. Let's see here. Eileen says, hi, Panic D Paranormal.
Hello.
Hello. And Pusha says, that's awesome, Sean. So she's very excited that you are able to do them stairs. Lady Vamp says she's eating veggies and working on her walking. Is Lady Vamp part of the healthy challenge?
I don't think so.
No? She should become that because that's exactly what we're doing.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
It took me a while to get into this
Ronnie
cardio.
Oakley is here and says hi and says they love our videos. Thank you so much. This place, Animated Adventures, wants to know what this place is. This is the Hotel Conneaut. And there is a paranormal psychic fair going on. We have a booth here. We're talking to people, showing off some of my collection, and we're going to be the guest investigators tonight.
Some of your collection. I don't have any rights to that collection at all. Okay. There's that your.
That's
mine,
right. It is my
your.
collection.
Well, why did I haul all that crap here last night?
Because you love me.
Okay. I see how it is.
That's exactly how that is.
I'm just an unpaid help. So anyways, continue your story about the location that we're at.
So anyhow, we're going to be guest investigators here tonight for the ghost hunt that's going to happen. And all the money that we're collecting for the ghost hunt, we're going to donate back to the building.
We're going to turn again because the sun's
so we're going to donate that back to the building restoration fund. So that will be going on here tonight. And all kinds of little ghosty spirits that are supposed to roam and walk these halls. Even some riding a tricycle up and down the hallway. So,
Inspire John, there's that tricycle again.
I've been talking about a tricycle with Inspire John about.
He said he was going to pay me to see me ride a tricycle.
Oh. I wonder if anybody's got a tricycle around here.
Who was that was asking, did we come up with the name of the collection yet? I've been telling people when Marianne wasn't here, I said, do you have any questions about our haunted crap? Inspire John says he's going to pay me $1.99 to ride a tricycle.
I got to find me a tricycle.
I think I could do it.
Chris says they can't wait to see the post-investigation videos. And Pusha says, oh my, there's a commercial. Oh, goodness gracious. Tales of the Solstice says, awesome idea, keep the building going. And Andrew says he has a tricycle that we can borrow. It's pink.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Too
Too bad he didn't bring it up here. We could have,
Andrew, I cannot guarantee that it'll go back to you not broken. Just saying. If I have to sign a waiver. So you were told him about we showed you the hotel was behind us. So back this way, past those cars, back that way is the amusement park.
Yes.
So went on a blur again. So basically, if you guys have seen, and I was explaining it last night to that family that was with us, Hotel Conneaut was, if you've seen that movie Dirty Dancing, you know, the family went away for like the weekend. That's kind of like
the summer.
Yeah, they went for the month, but that's kind of like this whole little town is like this amusement park. It's like a little family getaway type thing. And the hotel was more of like a hostel type, you know, where like, hey, we don't want to drive home, we're just going to get a room and stay the night, then drive home. So it's kind of a neat little village, and it's ran down a little bit, but they're working on it. They're working on it. And there's some pretty cool stuff around here.
Yeah, we should walk down here a little bit further and show them off this giant shark in the net that they got over there.
Can you get those bottles? We're walking.
They have a boat over here, and it's got like a fake shark in a net on here. It's kind of cool. I think we should have that as our next ground here. Getting a little closer to the hotel.
Shark bait. Actually, we could probably use the hotel to block the sun maybe a little bit. I didn't think about that. 5 o'clock, the sun starts to set.
That's true. It does. You can hear it starting to get a little noisier now that we're getting closer. Maybe this is a bad idea.
Yeah, might have a little bit of background noise, but this looks like it's a bar.
It's a tiki bar.
It's a tiki bar.
Oh.
I'll show you guys. There's the shark Marianne's talking about. And it's like a little tiki bar down in there. course, it's still a little early. Seasons. What are you doing?
You can get down there if you're over there. You want to go down?
No.
Oh, it's more stairs.
More stairs. I don't want to go down there. I want to go over here and have the building block the sun. There we go. There we go.
Oh, it's a better view of the sharks. Too. Oh, yeah.
Well, now we'll get the building in the background. That's what you wanted.
There we go.
All right.
All right. Look, and it's blocking the wind. And you can see how wind devil.
Why didn't we
my
come here in the
hair is.
first place? Why didn't you think about that?
I don't know. It was because I was
We
worried
missed
about
that
it being.
production meeting.
Well, I was worried it was going to be too loud up here.
Yeah, we got some background noise.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
So it is a nice building. It does need some repair work. They're working on it.
Inspired John, would you mind to call the front office and tell them to yell out and be quiet because Panic D Videos is live and they're trying to.
Trying to show their video off there.
Hey, when I open this place up, I got a good idea.
What's
Call
that?
our president, Mr. Trump. Tell him that I got a good investment in Pennsylvania for you. It's a park. It's called Conneaut.
He got the money.
There we go.
He'll get it fixed
Well,
up.
bottom line.
He'll get it fixed up in a jiffy,
Oh,
right?
thank God. He's been bankrupt 75 times. I trust him.
Yeah.
See here, Inspired John. That is not the number.
I don't know. You could try that. Inspired John. See. Just make sure you record
Lady
that
Vamp says
response.
that's a good pic for the thumbnail. So we'll have to take a pic of us here. Let me see if I can get a camera shot on this one here. We'll change it maybe later.
I
Let's
can
see.
pull it from the video.
Yeah, but I could do it right now. Look. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not. Is it clearing? 1, 2, 3. We'll see. What do you think?
Probably not.
Probably not.
No, this is a live stream, so it has to.
How do I make this big again? I don't even know.
I don't know. You're supposed to be watching
There we
chat.
go. I am watching chat.
See, now Phil Cochran.
He says he's still listening.
He's still listening, so we're
Yeah.
gonna have something to talk about, so that he can still
Well,
listen.
hey, Lady Vamp said that would be a good thumbnail picture. I wanted to take it for her.
All
You know,
right. Okay.
our viewers have spoken.
All right.
Let's see here. What are you doing? Oh.
Just watching to see if we got any jumpers.
Oh, that is supposedly one of the claims, right?
Nope, they left. You know what? This is on autofocus. That's why it's going in and out.
Oh, okay. So we gotta both stay at the same
Yeah,
distance.
quit moving.
Okay. All right. So, anyways, that railing that you see right there behind us, that's the level where the paranormal psychic fair is going on.
Yes.
And so lots of people are coming in and out. It's very warm in that room. Very warm in that room. So they have all the doors
Actually,
open.
you know
Everybody's
what?
going in
I
and out.
think. Yeah, if you guys see the chimney right there.
Yes.
Wait, where's it at?
Right
see
there?
that? See the chimney?
Uh-huh.
If you look at that level right there, that rounding right there,
Yes.
that's our room.
Oh. Well,
That's room 302. That's the room that we did that investigation in with PSPR last year.
So it's the top one?
It's the top one, yeah, the third floor. 1, 2, 3. So I gotta take steps and go all the way up there. It's that top one.
All right. That
But-
is our room. I didn't even think
Yeah,
about that.
it's
That's
a nice room. They call it the round room too, but there's one
There's two
there,
round
there's
rooms.
one there, and then that right there is the fireplace room.
That's where we're going to start our
We're gonna
investigation.
start our
on
investigation
tonight.
there tonight.
Yes.
So what's in a fireplace room?
There's the little boy and John.
Little boy and a John that they believe could have been a former employee, or was
Or-
it, or
There was an or. It
just
was,
some guy that just comes around.
Oh, no, it was or somebody who died on the property before it was the hotel.
Yeah. I did an EVP session in there, EVP
night?
and Spirit Box in that room last night. Yeah.
You did a lot last night. What else did you do last night?
I was out partying because I wasn't with my wife.
I know. I went to bed at 10:30. I said good night.
You guys
Oh
fishing.
my gosh, they're standing in a canoe.
These guys are standing See these guys out on the lake there? They're standing up in the boat fishing. That don't look safe. Anyways,
Anyways, I went to bed at 10:30, and I got up this morning, and you had texted me back good night at 12:30. Did you go
no, we
out
were up.
after
No,
that?
we were up in the room by then.
You were up in the room then? So it
Pretty
was
much
early
passed
night.
out pretty close after 12:30.
Okay. So you went out, you investigated by the blue streak.
Well, we started in that room, and then we walked all the way down to the blue
Blue
streak.
streak.
Went down to Midway. Got some really cool shots down there. Should I tell them what we got at the blue streak, or wait till they see our videos?
Well, you
What
haven't
do you
told
think?
me yet, so why should you tell them before you tell me? Isn't that not fair?
What
do
should
you
I
guys
do,
think?
folks? Should I tell you what we got last night at the blue streak, or should I make you watch our videos? It's probably going to come out this week.
Marty's crew says Sean's a party animal.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, I'm drinking. That's funny.
Yeah.
I think I had a case of water today.
Yeah.
They didn't open the doors, and it was like 400
I'm
degrees in that
surprised
room.
it's not air conditioned.
I mean, most of these rooms don't even have televisions in them.
That's true. Does yours? I don't
What?
think so. The room doesn't have.
We have the
TV, does it?
suite.
I know, but does it?
We have television. We have refrigerator. We got 2 air conditioners. We got.
Oh.
You didn't notice all that. We got the suite. We got one of the suites.
I know. I was in there last year for a ghost hunt. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's decked out.
Nice. All right. Tales of the Solstice says, "Tell us all at the same time."
I don't know what that means.
That means
So I
tell
tell
them
now?
and me
Okay.
at the same time. That's what they want.
All right, so I said earlier, I had that little family that kind of went with us and kind of was seeing what I was doing. And we get up to the blue streak, and they heard twice what they thought was a little boy, and they didn't know the stories about. I didn't tell them the stories about the blue streak. I said I just want to go down to the blue streak. That they heard a little boy go boo.
Really?
Now, when I was there, and I have it in the video, because I started the spirit box right away, trying to communicate, and then you guys have seen this in our investigation videos, where I get this, where I feel like something's like looking at me or whatever. So Andrew was like, if we do it like Andrew had the camera pointing at me like this, and over there where they heard that little boy, there was like I thought there was somebody actually physically over there. That's the feeling I was getting. So we went over with flashlights looking for everything.
Nobody there.
It's kind of interesting.
That's cool.
That was pretty cool. So I got a video.
That was very cool.
Now they're not going to watch the video.
They might want to see it though. Plus, I want to see it. I kind of want to go over there. So the ghost hunt's in the building tonight. It'd be kind of cool if we took them over there.
That's
too,
a little
but
bit of hike. We
that's a
got
hike.
some older
Yeah.
people with us.
You know.
We might stop. Maybe we're heading out if it's not storming. It's supposed to storm. We could go out that way.
I know the
No,
way.
we can't.
Yeah, we can. I
No,
know the
we
way.
can't.
I came in that way.
It's blocked off.
It wasn't today.
It's blocked off. You're not supposed to drive down there. My car. Did you scratch my car?
No.
Jeez, it's
There
not
were
even.
other cars there. I told you.
It's not even a month old yet. No, it's a month old. Is it a month old?
Yes.
There we go. We're blurry again.
Lady Vamp says, "I'm in Missouri. Show me." What are we showing? What are we showing?
Show you the blue streak. Now those of you who are with me in this 30-day cardio challenge, that blue streak is literally probably 30 minutes walk that way.
That's no way a 30-minute walk.
You're gonna make me walk that, aren't you? We're not gonna do it now, but it is, because it's. See where that water tower is?
Yeah.
It's out past that in those woods over there.
It didn't seem like it was a 30 minutes space,
Well,
but
I ain't walking over there right now.
it might be 30 minutes there, back, and chilling.
Andrew's here. He's watching. Andrew, it's pretty far, isn't it?
Budget Bushcraft says, hello, you beautiful community members. Hello, Budget Bushcraft. Irish Whiskey Paranormal says, that's the show me state.
Oh, Missouri.
Oh, it makes sense now.
I get it.
Andrew says, it's not a short walk.
See, thank you. It is not a short walk.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a hike. And it's actually better at night because it's creepy dark.
Yeah, there's no
Creepy
light.
dark. Yeah.
It would be creepy dark.
Creepy dark.
Inspired John says, do it.
I'm not doing it. I don't care.
Do it.
I gotta.
Inspired John is inspiring you to do it.
Well, it's not gonna happen. Sorry. My legs are like.
Country Girl
spaghetti right
Paranormal
now.
says, I love the blue streak. It's fun to ride.
Oh yeah, she's the one.
She's
that
the one
says
that's an hour away.
An hour away.
Yeah. Marty's Crew says, get that cardio, guys.
No, stop pushing
Peer
me.
pressure.
It's not gonna happen.
Pressure.
Sorry, you'll have to wait and see the video. I already told you about it.
Oh, what's your most haunted?
Drink it. Go ahead, drink it.
Ronnie Oakley says, what's your most haunted place you've investigated? All of them.
They all got their own.
They all
little-
have their, yeah. They all have their own little quirks, their own little things that we're excited about when we're there. I can't really pick my favorites, except for, of course, I'd have to say Lizzie Borden is my favorite, but they all have things that we love about them and different experiences that we've had there. So it's hard to like say which one is the best.
It's hard. It's hard to say.
Animated Adventure says Cedar Point, Blue Streak, no seatbelt for the best ride experience. Well, we're not at Cedar Point, we're at Hotel Conneaut, so we're at the Conneaut
Well,
Lake.
this is Conneaut Lake. That's Conneaut Lake Park, and this is Hotel Conneaut.
Right. So Cedar Point has a Blue Streak too. They do, don't they?
Yeah, but it's way
different.
way different. Yeah, it's much bigger. This one here is probably, I don't know what year they put it in, but
A long time ago.
this is one of those click, 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 rickety,
it's a
rickety,
nice-
rickety.
It's a wooden one too.
Yeah, yeah.
I drove past it earlier,
I heard this.
literally.
All right, so what time? We got 37:46. What time?
5:28.
Okay.
Yes. They love the historical footage and information, says Cerebral Killer.
How's the wind, guys? It's blowing pretty bit. Is it messing with the audio? Because we have audio shut down, but the
So
wind's blowing.
Pusha's putting on our link for our channel. Thank you. But she wrote, "Get more personal with Marianne and Sean." And at first, I was reading it, and I was like, "Get more personal." Oh, I thought she wanted us to get more personal. Oh my
You
goodness.
do need rest.
Yeah. Budget Bushcraft says, I could totally knock somebody off for the haunting afterwards, and the movie would be great, he promises.
Okay. You heard it here, folks.
Budgie. Lady Vamp says she needs to go. She has some work to do before the grand gets up. So I'm gonna say bye-bye. Thank you for coming. It was nice to see you.
Yes, thank you for coming by.
And Pusha says, I'm in an interesting mood today. Yes, I am. I had to find my way here all by myself. And guess what happened on my way here?
No, wait a minute. Before you move on to the next, because you're like going through all of these topics like boom, 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 boom.
I
boom.
know.
Let's talk about you found your way here by yourself. Now, it took Andrew and myself a little over an hour to get here.
Okay.
It took you about 2.5 hours to get here.
And
Are you sure you were listening to that GPS correctly?
I was.
Because
I was doing everything it told me to.
I don't know, but in the world I live in, pretty much the roads are about the same length. I don't know where you went
Well,
or
it
what
didn't
you
have
did.
me. It didn't have me go on.
Do you
not
have
one,
enough gas in the car for us to drive home? Are we going to
Yeah.
have to stop at the gas
I
station?
think so. Let's see here. Cerebral Killer says Jekyll Island's a great place too. It's one of the filming places for The Walking Dead. I did not know that that was one of the filming places. I've been to Jekyll Island. I used to go there all the time with my parents when I was little. But anyway, so I made my way here. Sean came up yesterday. I came up today. I had to work ACT this morning, so I didn't get here till late. But on my way, it had me coming. The GPS had me coming with no freeways or anything. It was all back road stuff. And I'm driving along, and all of a sudden I see this really cool old looking building. And I'm like, that is really cool. Look at its shape. It's even really cool shaped. It's like an octagon shape. And when I got closer, there was a historical marker. And as I drove past, it said, the home of Clarence Darrow. So of course I turned myself around and I went back. So that was a little bit extra on my little trip because I needed to turn around and go back and hang out at Clarence Darrow's house. So you'll get to see a couple pics of that because I did take a couple pictures.
You did a video
and I
clip.
did
I'll
a
make
little
a video
video
of
clip
it.
too while I was there.
Make a video of it.
But it was really cool. I had no idea. I have no idea where I was. Someplace between Newton Falls and Conneaut, Pennsylvania. Somewhere between there, I found Clarence Darrow's house. And so Tommy says, of course you did, Marianne. Yes, I did. So being a science teacher, you know, Clarence Darrow, the Scopes monkey trial, right? Evolution. My whole content area, I was at
You're really,
his
really
house.
excited.
I was super excited. I was so excited.
Okay.
It was a great diversion.
I'm worried about you ending up in a ditch somewhere.
I know. And while I'm there, Sean calls and he's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm at Clarence Darrow's house.
You're supposed to be here already. Where are you at?
Yeah, it was awesome. Let's see here. What else we got going on here? D90 Leary is here and says hi. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Timmy and Budgie are talking, and it took me a second to figure out what was going on with the 3.5K, but I figured it out. Inspired John says he's on his way over. That's awesome. Come on over.
Ghost Hunt starts at
Ghost
10.
Hunt's at 10.
Oh man, if Inspired John was here, we would have
That
it
would
be
be
a
cool.
blast.
That would be cool.
We're actually going to investigate this room down here, and
Yes.
that room
there.
right there, and
And
that
that room
room
right
up there.
And supposedly the kitchen, maybe?
Kitchen's back behind that
there.
room.
Yeah.
We
Where
gotta
else?
find out. We gotta find out if we can get in those other rooms or not. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Inspire John says 3 hours. Hey, that'll
We
work.
need 4 places. So 1,
1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
3.
3. We need one more.
One more. We'll find one. It's a big place.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Oh, I wanted to come outside. A little bit. We'll walk around. See,
Okay.
we got some older people with
And
us
there's
that
a.
were questioning the
Where's
stairs.
the one? Is this the tree? Which tree? Did you talk to
It
any
doesn't
of the hotel staff?
specify which tree, so
We'll have to see if we could talk to some of this.
I
hotel
thought we'd
staff.
just come out, talk about the parking lot, and
Yeah, we could do that.
come up and look at the trees.
Marty's crew has got to go. They'll catch the rest later. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Go have your tacos. I've been popping in on Twitter. Marty likes tacos.
Marty likes tacos. I
Marty
like
likes
tacos.
I like tacos too.
Bunch of Bushcraft says, if Inspired John was there, you would need a sage and holy water blessing. And there's a lot of people inside who probably could
Yeah,
sell us
there's
all
a
of
lot
that
of sage
stuff.
in that building right now.
Yeah,
Crystals, salts,
they got all kinds of stuff in there.
pendulums, all kinds of stuff going on.
D90 says, whose house is that? It's actually not a house. It's a hotel that's behind us.
What do you tell him? D90, we just bought this. This is our new place. No, I'm kidding.
We did not buy this. Anyhow, it's a hotel. It's the Hotel Conneaut. in Conneaut, Pennsylvania. Pusha Studio says, so gotta pack sage in the backpack. Inspired John. Inspired John says, it's a small place.
Yeah, it's a tiny little
Yeah, it's a
fixer-upper
little- yeah.
on the lake.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? This is this is a true story. I'm practicing for later. This is actually half the size of what this
That's
building
true.
used to be. It actually was 300 rooms and it caught on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 150 rooms.
Correct.
So it's still pretty good size, but
Yeah.
it was twice this size, and half of it was lost to fire.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That is all true, Sean.
I'm practicing. See,
Inspired John says it does look like the Dirty Dancing Hotel.
it does a little bit, don't
Yeah,
it?
a little bit. A little bit. Oh gosh. I don't know what's up with budget today. He says Inspired John and Yankee spent all morning on how to safely dispose of his body when they meet in July.
Jeez. So what I
Animated Adventure says nobody put baby in the corner.
So what I like about buildings like this, like older buildings like from the 20s and stuff. Oh, and by the way, there was a barber. Let's see if you guys can answer this question. I don't know what you're going, but Pusha's here and she likes to find stuff out. There was a barber that became a famous singer. See if you guys could figure that out or guess and leave it in chat. But anyways, I like how like these older buildings, you don't see this kind of stuff anymore. Where's it at? I want to try to catch that. You see these little extra little things that they put on these buildings, like just little extra
little divots.
you know, architecturally, it's kind of like, okay, we got to add a,
Oh, there it is, right above my head.
there it is. Yeah, there's like, this whole building has those little
Extra little nooks
alcoves
and
and
crannies.
alcoves, and it's like really, it gives it character. It's really kind of cool. All right, did anybody get the trivia question?
Gomer Pyle.
Gomer Powell, nope. Became a very famous singer. He was a barber here at Hotel Conneaut.
Yes.
Sweeney Todd, nope,
Nope, wasn't Sweeney Todd.
wrong country.
But wasn't the I can't remember because it's been like a long time since I looked at any of this stuff. But wasn't the barbershop?
Boom,
in the
Pusha
current-
got it. I knew she
Yep,
would.
there
Perry
it is.
Como.
Wasn't the barbershop in what's the Spirit Lounge now?
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
so too. So Fatso
Darn, cutting
Watt, the
Shin off again.
and Pusha Studios both got that correct. Perry Como.
Yeah. So a lot of famous people, singers there. Sinatra sang here. So that kind of tells you something how this place was
Back in its heyday.
around that time. You know, there's probably some interesting folks that used to come and stay up here. But
Budget Bushcraft is calling them Google cheaters. Inspired John Fast Fingers, says Pusha Studios.
Perry Como used to be a barber here.
All right. So it is 5:38.
Yeah, we're probably gonna stop 10 till 6 because we gotta. This closes at 6, so we gotta
We're gonna go get all our stuff so that we
secure our haunted crap.
yes.
And you didn't eat yet today, did you?
I had some chips and some candy.
The breakfast of champions.
Ron A says he's back. He went to eat dinner and he has returned. Thanks for coming back. Inspired John says, lock the haunted door. Yeah, just don't tell Kay from Happy Trails Hiking that that's what I ate today.
Did you have veggie sticks?
I did not have veggie sticks.
don't
It
have
was not
veggie
even veggie. Country Girl Paranormal says, we're so cute.
I don't know about that. You might want to adjust your screen there a little bit. Were we blurry?
Oh, dear.
Starting
It's
to get
so
quiet.
pretty. It's so pretty just standing here looking at the lake. I'm looking at the lake and all the little houses behind there, reading your chat.
Yeah, it is very peaceful out here. I could get a chair and just sit out here all day and chillax. I'm waiting for these guys to fall off this boat over here. They're standing there fishing in a rowboat, basically.
Yeah. I thought it was a canoe, but it is a rowboat.
Yeah, it's a rowboat.
Now they're a little bit closer now.
I would definitely be in the water. There's no way.
Oh, yeah, me too. I would not have the to be able to stand.
So we got some videos about our little trip here this weekend. That's what's coming out next week on the channel. I got my little excursion last night. Your
Clarence Darrow House.
yeah,
visit
and I'm gonna
on
put
my way
together
here.
a little clip about the fair and maybe some clips about tonight, and that's what we're gonna put out this coming week. Last week we covered Sachs Bridge. If you guys didn't see that, the experiment we did, the cigarette experiment we did at the bridge.
Yeah, and
that video
actually
finally came
in
out.
the room in there we have the cigarettes
Yeah,
from
the
our
actual
experiment.
cigarettes from those videos are in there and our haunted crap.
Yes, because I don't leave behind trash, so we took our cigarette butts with us.
Do you have the ones from this past summer?
I do.
Are they're not with that?
No.
Okay, so we gotta fix that.
Actually, no. I don't think I put them in there.
That
don't think I put
that
it in there.
frame needs fixed.
It
I
does.
dropped it when I was at Hillcon and I forgot about it
Yes.
till like yesterday
Yesterday.
when we were packing stuff up.
Yeah,
oh, we
I
forgot
looked.
to fix
I
the
looked
frame.
and I didn't have any more frames that size, so I just said, we'll be fine without it.
Slippery fingers. I dropped it.
It's
Didn't
okay.
break the glass though, but shattered the frame into
I know.
4
It's
pieces.
crazy. All right, so chat got quiet.
It did.
It did.
4:42.
D90, where are you at? 4:42 a.m. Whew. Did you sleep? Let's see. Leonard Shea. That place is haunted. Run the other way fast.
Oh, we're investigating tonight at 10 o'clock.
That's right.
We're
We'll be
going
here.
looking for some spirits.
That's right. Have to check it out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, around here somewhere,
The cemetery?
yeah, it's.
I didn't find it. I thought maybe coming the back roads that I would find it, but I didn't.
We may look at it for it tomorrow, but there are reports that possible storms moving in as we're leaving. I don't know. If it's nice like this tomorrow, we would definitely go look for that cemetery. So here's why that's kind of important to this.
Yes, Inspire
property.
John. He's
I'm
here.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. The people who lived here on this property before the hotel and all this other stuff, they actually lowered this lake to feed the Erie Canal system. Okay, so the water from
Was
the
it
lake,
lowered or raised? It was 3 feet. I know that much.
they raised it.
I think they
Okay.
raised it 3 feet.
Anyways, it was to feed the water for the canal system, and it caused a major malaria outbreak for everybody who lived here. We're talking everybody gone. And there is a cemetery that has all those people.
Mhm.
And they believe that some of those people
Hang out here
could
at
be
the
hanging
Hotel
out
Conneaut.
here. So, if we don't find it today, I mean, it's not.
Okay, we're back.
We're back again.
I don't know what happened.
We're streaming for 53 minutes and it kicked us off. Lovely.
It's okay.
Anyways.
But anyways, the extra water is what they said was causing the malaria outbreak. So that's why
Okay.
I want to say that they raised
So they
it
raised it.
so that it could get to the new Erie Canal
I
pieces
get
and
confusing
whatever.
with
I don't
the
know.
raising
Yeah.
part.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Because the word raise would mean that they raised the water, but sometimes raising
Well,
means
raising means burn down usually,
being
and you're knocked
burning down.
down.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's like
it's
falling
crazy.
falling a tree.
Felling in.
Felling a tree.
Falling a tree? Falling a tree? I don't know.
Terminology.
I know. Lori says, hi everyone. Hey, you're in a different spot. Yes, we are. We are in Conneaut, Pennsylvania at Hotel Conneaut.
Who said that?
Lori Bryant. Yes, and Country Girl Paranormal says Conneaut Lake. Why did you take it away? You wrote Conneaut Lake just because I said it didn't mean you had to take it away. Inspire John says, raising a city without consent is not good. So True. Colleen
So-
T52 says it was storming where she's at.
So I think these fishermen are gonna float over to that dock, and it's gonna knock them into the water. See these. If they do, we'll have it on the live stream because that would be funny.
They are getting closer here, but yeah. There's definitely some of the dock that is fallen in.
They could have a trolling motor on.
Yeah,
there.
actually, if you show them that, you can see the dock is fallen in here, and that is definitely pieces of the dock that fell
How
in.
warm is it here now? I would say about maybe 65, 60, 65. You think?
Probably.
It's starting to get a little cooler with the
Probably.
sun going down. But it was probably in the 70s, almost 80 today, I would assume.
It was pretty warm earlier. I was quite warm. Let's see here. Animated Adventure says, LOL, he so wants to get that footage. Yeah, so anyways, I just think that they'll hit that underwater version
Well,
of
now
the
that they're closer, I see they have like a trolling motor on there, so that's probably what's making them move. So, okay. Run at the boat people shouting ghosts. So here's a little funny story. Okay, I was walking around my little DJI Osmo, which by the way is awesome. I was walking around earlier getting B-roll. Okay, and I'm like just getting different shots and stuff like that. Well, they were selling popcorn, so I was like just recording the popcorn. And the guy that was working the counter come in behind the popcorn machine with like photo bombed, you know, like in the popcorn. And I'm like, oh! I yelled, like all these people were, oh my god, I saw his ghost! I saw a ghost!
Oh my gosh, you didn't.
And people come running, and I have our Haunted Travels, you know, the parapet, and they thought I actually did see something. So I had a lady like a little bit later come up. She goes, "What was that little thing that you recorded? Did you see anything? Did you really see anything?" I'm like, "No, I was just joking." See the things I do when you're not here to keep me stifled.
I guess, yeah. Country Girl Paranormal says there are 3 cemeteries in the area. We actually have the name of the one.
Well, see,
that
Country
has
Girl
the...
Paranormal.
Yeah,
you need to come up here
and
tomorrow and show us where
it's
they're at. That would be fun.
Someone talks to you, just say, "Can you see me?" You can see me? That I'm too short for that. Go ahead, do
All right,
it
so,
now.
yeah. Are you real? All right, so here, now that you said that, here's another little funny story about that. We haven't done the videos yet. I think we have pictures out about when we dress up in our Victorian wake clothes. Well, anyways, we dressed up in the Victorian wake clothes and we participated in the 150th anniversary of the Lincoln
Funeral train.
procession in Cleveland. So we actually marched in a parade and all that stuff. And while we were dressed up, we thought it'd be kind of cool to go over to
Garfield's grave.
Garfield's tomb at Lakeview Cemetery. And we were still dressed up in the garb. So we're walking through the cemetery dressed up in these Victorian things, and this lady's like looking at me and she goes, "What's the deal?" And I said that I'm like, "You could see me?" That's funny. That was funny right there.
Yeah. People at Garfield's tomb didn't like us though.
No, the what are they called at the museums?
The docents.
Oh yeah, they didn't like us because we were staying outside, like taking all the
And-
people away. They were
And people
coming
wanted to talk to
What's
us.
going on? I'm like, well, we just didn't feel like changing our clothes.
Yeah. So we were telling them, we were giving them a history lesson too, you know, they liked that too, you know, but they wanted to get their pictures taken with us and stuff, and they're like, why are you here? Leonard, what do you mean you don't like haunted stuff? You're here just for the history, aren't you? I know.
That's okay.
It's all right. I like the history too.
We wear this every day. All right, folks. I think we are going to wrap it up because we got to go in there and wrap it up.
That's right.
And
Get ready for tonight.
this was fun.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Live from Haunted Conneaut Hotel. There it is right there. Dun, 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 dun. And we will be back next Saturday. Yes?
Yes.
Next Saturday is Holy Saturday. So,
It is.
yes, we are home, right? Yes.
I have an Easter egg hunt in the day with my NHS kids, but yes,
We will
later
be
in the
home.
day
So,
we'll be
we'll
home.
be in the studio
Yes,
next Saturday.
studio.
So, we'll be live from the studio. And, but this week coming up, I'll have some videos about our little trip this weekend. And, yeah. What do you got?
Pusha Studios said that we should look for Patrick Swayze's ghost. I don't think he filmed here.
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, that was Inspired John. Pusha Studios was below them. I could have sworn.
Okay.
But, all right, sorry, I didn't mean to get you guys wrong.
All right.
Flipped
Are you ready?
High flash in your pan just in time for us to
Just
leave.
for us to say, until next time,
Thanks for watching.
and happy hunting.